Hi everybody, it's Nicole here from Baby2Sleep, and I am joined with the absolutely lovely Lisa from Simple Toddler Activities, who's going to talk to us a little bit about ideas that she's got that are going to help you on your parenting journey with your toddler. Now, Lisa hasn't just got ideas, she's actually got books out that she can actually share with you as well. New books coming out, and obviously this is 12 Days of Christmas activities as well, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to pass you over to Lisa. So I want Lisa to tell you a little bit about where this business actually came from, and why she's so passionate about it.
Well, thank you for having me, Nicole. So I'm Lisa Forsyth, and I'm Australian, but I live in Spain. I've been in the teaching profession for over 16 years, and I have a son, Thomas, who's 3.5. And you can imagine, if we rewind a little into the pandemic, my son was less than 2 when it hit. And we were trapped in a 2-bedroom apartment, and I needed to entertain him. My husband was trapped there. It's not the most unique story. Many of us are in the same situation. And I just put my teaching background to good use. I started an Instagram account just to help family and friends. And then it grew because lots of parents are like, I need quick, easy, engaging ideas that my child can do relatively independently if they're quite young. And I need to work.
Yeah.
And then and from there, basically, the idea of putting it into a book came. I had a conversation with some friends, and they're just like, but a book could be a great resource, and the kid can kind of rely on their older siblings, and they can flick through it and find activities. And so, me do a book? Okay, I'll try. And yeah, that's where it ended up. I released a book in March 2021, and it's called Simple Activities for Toddlers. And it's basically there to help parents that don't have a teaching background or don't have the time to go sifting through a million Instagram accounts,
Yes.
web pages, and all the pop-ups for different ads and affiliate links come along. So it's
trying
just
to find a
place.
recipe, isn't it? It's like trying to find a recipe where you suddenly go on and there's about 50,000 recipes come up, and you go, and they've all got different ingredients and different times that they all take, and you just go, hang on, which one do I actually do?
Yes.
It's exactly like that. You go, have I got all these different things to do this with? Do I need to suddenly go to the shops and buy all the stuff? Hang on a minute, the shops are closed. So it really is that kind of, what can you do that is literally at your fingertips?
Totally, because what you said there was the experience that I had in Spain. It was very different in countries in terms of how lockdowns operated, but here all shops were closed. But it's not like the UK, where supermarkets have like a little section with different crafts and arts and bits and bobs that you can grab. No, that's not the case. And so that's why my book uses a lot of recyclables, or it uses household objects, as well as some basic craft supplies that hopefully you have at home. So things like just basic colored paints and so on. And it's just one of those things where there are many books out there and they're fantastic. However, some of them are like 100 or 200 activities. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm not going to be doing like an activity or two a day. So how about we just rein it all in a little bit and get back to basics, things that we can actually have a go with. And my son field tested every activity. So that's the best part. You know that your toddler will be able to do it as well.
That's fantastic. Do you have ideas that aren't overly messy, that are suitable as well for not just the toddler, but the older one? Because that's, I mean, a lot of the people watching this will be in the same position as I am, with this slightly older child. Mine's 5 and I've got a 19-month-old. And it's that kind of, what can you actually do that entertains the 5-year-old, but the 19-month-old can actually become engaged in as well, which isn't going to leave me with a carpet that is completely and utterly destroyed, and a toddler that is covered in everything. And give me some ideas. What sort, do you have these sorts of things in your books?
I do. I can show you one quickly. and it's using pine cones. So I'm not sure if you can see that there. But basically, if you're out and about and you're collecting pine cones in the park, you can get your little one to put pom-poms in all the little gaps. And then, yeah, you could even get like a little gift bow and you can get that stuck on the top. So it's like making a mini Christmas tree. No mess. You don't even have to get the glue out. They're pushing it in all the gaps. But it is really good for the hand-eye coordination. Yeah. It's a really pretty, non-costing decoration that you can put out for Christmas in 2021 because it's not cancelled. It's here this year.
It's here.
And another one that I really like, it's based on winter because not everyone celebrates Christmas. A lot of people do. And so it's making a snowman. And so it's using different types of paper or stickers or little gems, the little ones that you can buy that have the sticky back. And so it's getting them to rip up the different types of white tissue paper, or some newspaper would even work as well. And basically it's just getting them to make a really cute little snowman. They can put some pom-poms on for little buttons. And then we all have these sticker books where the stickers are reusable, and it's like, how many times they're going to use that on Paw Patrol? I'm going to stick that little beanie on this snowman over here, and your kids love it.
Sticker books that you have. We have a wall. I literally have a. I daren't show this to anybody because it's just so bad. But we have a wall that's literally. It's been probably since Sophia was tiny. Actually, she just started putting the stickers all over it. And now the littlest has started doing the same, but she's going the opposite way. She likes to take them off. I've got Sophia sitting there going, Mom, she's taking the stickers off the wall.
Well, she's kind of helping me out as long as you don't get the paint. Don't take that paint off the wall.
Like the things you let your kids do, there's just stickers everywhere. And you kind of go, oh God. But yes, useful things for them to actually do that aren't just a piece of paper where they just shove a load of stickers on it, where they've actually got something at the end. I love it. Absolutely love it. So, right. So where can people get your book and where can they find some of these activities for Christmas?
So my book is available on Amazon, or if you want to buy it in person, there's a festive gift fair in Birmingham at the NEC. And that's happening on the 18th of November until the 22nd. So you can buy it there. And people can learn more about me and my book from my website. So that's just lisaforsyth.com. But Forsyth has an E on the end. So Forsythe. And then from there, you can access all my other social media channels. So my biggest one is Instagram, and if you head there, Simple Toddler Activities, you will find so many different ideas, from things that are messy, things that are not, but every single activity, the things they have in common are they work on your child's skills. It keeps them engaged, and it's just something that you can have your child do independently at times, or something you can do together. And the together thing, sometimes it's just that moment where you create that bond, and we're leading into Christmas, and it's really nice just to connect with your child, create something little. And that can be like that pine cone Christmas tree that you keep for next year's Christmas decorations. And you're like, oh, do you remember like last year? Something sweet.
Keep. My parents, bearing in mind I'm 40, my parents still have the Christmas decorations that come out that we made when we were kids.
Yeah, that's sweet.
There is that box, and they just come out every single year. And some of them have completely lasted the time. You know, it's like they've stood the test of time. Some of them are just like paper stockings that somehow 35 years later, you know, after they've been made, they are actually still going up on the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that we all think about at Christmas is, you know, that connection. It's not about the presents that you get each year. It's more about those memories. Or do you remember when you made this for us and we've got it in a box 40 years later?
Yeah.
It's just really nice. Like last year, we used popsicle sticks or lollipop sticks, and we made a little frame, and I got a really cute little picture of Thomas. and I put it at the back, and he got to decorate it with different gemstones.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Perfect gift. And I got him to do another one, of course, because it was just such a hit, and the grandparents got that as a gift.
But that's just perfect. Oh gosh, I need your book.
Yeah, you do. And I am creating some Christmas printables that will be available in 2 weeks, and they will be on my website. And so the Christmas printables are a bunch of activities, whether it's coloring pages, a Christmas maze. It's going to have simple counting activities, things like that to get your children in the festive season.
That's absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, Lisa. And we had a technical thing there. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I hope everybody watching this is kind of sitting there going, oh my god, I need that book, because
I hope so.
It's hard when you've got a toddler. It is really hard trying to find things to keep them entertained, especially if you've got 2 children as well, because your attention is completely split and their needs are completely split. I found that myself when we were isolating with COVID the other week. It was like, well, what do you actually do? You know, especially if you're tired as well, because you're not too well. It's like, we actually ended up in a real pickle at some points, because all Sophia wanted to do was watch the television, and I was so tired at some points where I went, okay. And, you know, there's like, well, actually, I've got to do something with the littlest now, but I can't really do much because I can't leave the room. And do you know what I mean? It was just like, yeah, it was really hard. So any ideas like that, which are, you know, going across those ages where you can all get together, that aren't overly draining, or even things where the older one can actually help the younger one, help with that bond.
Exactly.
So I'm really hoping that people are watching this going, actually, do you know what? This is a really good thing, and hopefully, you know, people come and buy your book, because I know that sounds like something I desperately need, because I'm not craftsy at all.
Hopefully. It's like, it's the gift that keeps on giving, and it's not COVID, it's a positive one, you know.
I'm like, COVID, you can do one, I'm not playing anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
So this one, yes, we're all right with this. I can live with this. I can do crafts, sort of.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe begrudgingly, but I can do it. No, that's
as long as it's simple.
No, that's fantastic. Thank you so much, Lisa. I really appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to seeing your Christmas printables when they come out as well.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Not a problem. See you later. Bye.